Oops. All right, I just had to get some food in my system first because I haven't eaten since, I don't know, like 7 this morning, except for the little bit of food that the police gave me. It was basically a little bread and an orange. Pick this up too because I need to kick back. Anyway, so I'm on this journey through Europe to spread Raquel's ashes all throughout Europe. I'm gonna hit our bucket list places. See, I'm all fucked up, man, because I haven't eaten all day and I just can't think straight. And it's just been a crazy, crazy day. Anyway, so I'm on a journey through Europe to spread Raquel's ashes. It was our bucket list places where I'm going to release a little bit of her ashes. Yesterday, Melody and I went to a small town just south of Alicante where there's a pink lagoon, and we released it there. It was absolutely beautiful. It was perfect spot. Very emotional. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of her passing. Woke up early today to come to Amsterdam. That's my first stop on my own, so to speak. So this is literally the first time I've traveled alone. And so I get to Amsterdam. I took a flight there, and the lady I sat next to on the plane was pretty awesome. She gave me a lot of good advice on what to eat, what to try, what to watch out for. And one thing she did mention was to watch my shit because there's a lot of people who are not dishonest here. Not like the rest of the world, at least. And everything was going fine. Navigated through the airport, no problem. Got on the bus to my hotel. It's a hostel. What's the name of it? I forgot. The Menzinger, something like that. I'll figure out later and update it. But when I got to the hotel room, I went in the line and I felt my pocket. At the same time, I got an alert on my phone that I left my wallet behind because I have an Apple Tracker. And, well, sure as fuck, I left my wallet on the bus. It must have fallen out of my pocket. Because I'm traveling Europe for 30 days with just a backpack, I was trying to limit the size of everything. Just kind of bring it down to a minimalist approach. So I picked up a little slim wallet. Well, that was fucking stupid because I didn't feel it come out of my pocket. Normally I have a pretty bulky wallet. Well, it must have fallen out of my pocket on the bus. By the time I realized it, I ran back to the bus station because the hotel was right next to it. And it was too late. The bus took off already. And I saw it on the tracker. So I jumped on that bus, on the next bus that came. And the tracker said it stopped at one of the bus stops on the way back to the airport. So I figured, and what the bus driver also came to the conclusion that maybe some teenager kid, schools were just getting out, took the wallet, grabbed the cash, threw it in the garbage can. And fine, whatever, keep the fucking cash. It was $600, 400 euros, 200 American. I'll take the loss, but I had my credit cards, my ID. I couldn't check in at a hotel. I couldn't get anything to eat because I have no credit card. Well, when I got off the bus there, it was I was looking for it, but then it updated again, and I was at a different stop. So fuck, it's still on a bus, and it's headed back to the airport. Well, the bus driver said there's no way to contact the other bus drivers, that I'll have to wait for lost and found or wait for the bus to circle back around again. Problem is, there's always around 20 buses in circulation. It's a 45-minute ride from the airport to to that bus station. So I ended up getting on another bus, brought it back this way. And what happened was that lady who first took me initially came back around. So all the buses came through. I checked them all. Wasn't there, but it was saying that it was at the airport. So I got on a bus again, took it back to the airport. But when I got to the airport, right before I got there, it said that it was at a different bus stop just outside the airport. So I went there, and it was in a field. It was pinging the location, but I couldn't find it. So I'm assuming that it was thrown in the little mucky pond there. So not only the douchebags had to take the wallet, they also had to throw it in where I can't recover the credit cards or the ID. So that was pretty douchey. Why not just take the cash and leave the fucking wallet? Knowing I'm from a different country, but obviously it was someone who probably hates Americans or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Long story short, there's nothing I could do. I was looking and looking for it, but then the security for the bus stations and the bus routes came by, and they essentially kicked me out of there because they said it's too dangerous for me to be searching so close to the street. Whatever fucking bullshit they were giving me. So anyway, eventually the police came. The police were actually really fucking cool. They helped me search a little bit, but it got so dark their flashlights weren't doing anything. It's a black wall. You're not going to find it. So they gave me a ride back to the police station at the airport, and let me charge my phone. They gave me some coffee, warm up, and I made some calls. Basically, there's nothing that could be done except cancel the cards at this point. And the idea was to use my daughter's credit card, put it on Apple Pay, and hopefully be able to use that. Turns out, once I told them I lost my wallet, they canceled it, they blocked it, and they wouldn't let me go any further with it. So I'm kind of screwed at this point. I was on the phone with them for 3 hours trying to get this straightened out. And at the 2.5 mark, I was on the phone with customer technical support. It's kind of confusing because the lady told me that, fuck, I can't even think straight. I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. It was because, damn, I can't think. This just got me worked up, sorry. Whatever. It'll come to me. So initially she said, it's blocked, but I can make transactions. I have to call them with a reference number, and it would take however long it takes to get through to somebody, go through all the verifications, basically probably be on the phone for about 20 minutes just for them to approve that specific transaction, and then they put the block back on. She said that was an option. And as we were getting ready to do that, she said, "Oh, hold on, Mr. Colucci. I have some good news for you, that you can access your new credit card number through your city mobile app." I'm like, great, let's do that. So she completely blocked the other card to where the other option was no longer an option. But she was very confident I would be able to get those numbers. Well, I couldn't. She was full of it, gave misinformation, whatever the case was. Because when I called back, that wasn't the case. I was, however, after calling them back and being on hold for another half hour, I was able to figure it out on my own on how to get it into the Apple Wallet. I just could not get the numbers. So I did that, but now my daughter's screwed because they canceled her card, and that's the only card she has to spend. She does have her debit card, but it's really expensive to take out cash. So that's what we ended up doing. Cops were pretty cool. They gave me a little bit of bread and an orange because I was starving, and it was just, I was so frustrated at this point. I'm soaking wet from being out in the rain looking for the wallet. Anyway, so I got that taken care of. I got it on the Apple Wallet. The cops gave me a recommendation on what to pick up for food at this point. Everything's late, but they told me to just run into the market. Everything closes around midnight. They told me to get this stamppot. That's how they pronounce it, stamppot. It's really good. It's basically kale and other vegetables smashed into mashed potatoes and meatballs, and it's very good. They were right, and this is exactly what I need. I need starchy carbs just to refuel. It's just been crazy day. So I got back to the hotel, and I was able to use the Apple Pay for the train, for the hotel, and the store, and that worked out. So now I'm here, I'm eating, I'm gonna take a shower, then I'm just gonna lay down in bed and figure it out. I might go back in the morning and see if maybe it'll give an updated location. I feel like it wasn't accurate, my Apple tracker, because it was raining and cloudy, but we'll see. So if it shows me a slightly different location, I will go back. If it's showing the same exact location, I'm just gonna let it go because I have to cancel my cards, I have to cancel the ID. The cash is gone, let's be real. If someone grabbed the wallet, they didn't grab it just to throw it on the street and not take the cash, I guess. So tomorrow's a new day. It's gonna be a better day. I'm not gonna fucking let this bring me down. I just need to vent a little bit, and tomorrow's a new day. And I got the rest of the trip ahead of me. I'm out $600 in a day of exploring, but hopefully this is the worst of the trip and it's now behind me. We'll see. I'm gonna get up in the morning and plan my day. I still got to do laundry and stuff, so I'm probably just gonna chill out in the morning and then plan the day. Just kind of be spontaneous with it. That's it in a nutshell. I know it was long, but it's just fucked up, crazy day. Oh, let me show you the tattoo. Came out awesome. I gotta put some, I'm gonna take a shower and put some moisturizer on it. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting. Maybe I'm gonna go live and fuck it, I'll do it now. So, here's what it is. It's Raquel, right? This is how she signed her name. So that was very important to have that in there. And then a compass, because of our travel adventure spirit, especially hers. She was all about the mountains, palm trees, the desert. So that was very important. And one thing I really wanted to get in there was the music note. And the way the guy captured this was really cool. He made it look like a sailboat on the water, which was pretty cool. And then the 5 heartbeats. And that represents, each beat represents a life that she saved. Because she was an organ donor, she was able to save 5 lives, which is incredible. The other thing too, when I first went and saw the sketch, it was shadows, it was black and white. But I asked him if we can put a little color in there, especially when it comes to the sunset. So I sent him a picture of an Arizona sunset, and they are beautiful. There's a lot of red, orange, yellow. It's always beautiful, especially when it's cloudy. So I had him do that. Sent him a picture. He said, give me 10 minutes. I went and got coffee. I came back, and this was the result. And I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And came out great. It took about, I think, a total of 5 hours altogether. And he only charged me $280. So the fact that I lost the $600 today, on top of it, that's probably what I would have paid in America to have this tattoo done, approximately, you know, give or take. But I'm happy with it. So, you know, I just got to take care of it. And tomorrow I'm going to figure out where in Amsterdam I'm going to release her ashes here, or where in Holland, because it doesn't have to be Amsterdam. I'm just going to kind of figure that out. And then the next stop is Munich. I'm going to head to Munich and do a bunch of day trips from there. I'll be in Germany for about 4 days. And from Germany, I'm going to take a train to Bologna, Italy. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But that will be a sleeper car on a train, so that would be fucking cool. And I don't have anything else planned yet. And I was worried since I lost my wallet that I was done. I was going to have to go home. You know, I was in panic mode. But no, all's good. I'll be able to look into the rest of the trip and book it now. So that's what I'm going to do. That's it. Done. Good night.